Alright, good morning guys and girls, happy Friday. The long weekend is here, so all you crazy cats travelling, stay safe, have a safe journey. And for those of us here, we've got a nice, steady little sesh to ease the long weekend in. Alright, so let's quickly go through our little exercises and then we can get the fun on the road. So nice little hip hinge, push those hips back, get that back straight, shoulders square, up, down to a little squat, and then we're going to reverse lunge, big arm circles to start everything off. Then with a kettlebell, keep that weight nice and light, so we're going to work the squat, and then push those hips back for the hip hinge. So the body position, keep those shoulder blades squeezed together, that back nice and straight. Then we're down for 3 little shin box to a pigeon and a cobra. Now number 4, we're going to work the hip hinge, just as we've already done, bent over row. And then from here, we're going to swing, drive the hips forwards, take the weight up overhead, squeeze the shoulder blades together, back to the midline, and then the same, that opposite side. So it's the swing and drive of the hips through the heels, the hips, that takes the weight up. What have we then got? Squat and rotation hip opener, which we're good with. Oh, here we go. Then we can work the squat, single arm swing to an alternating reverse lunge and around the world. So work that same squat. This time as we work our same little squat, this time a little hip hinge, drive her up, stepping back for our reverse lunge. Standing nice and tall, around the world, and then the opposite side. Again, if your reverse lunge, as we squat, little hinge, if this is your reverse lunge, fantastic. Work to your own abilities, ranges of motion and strength. And then number 7, a nice little hip hinge. So we've got a hip hinge, into our squat, and then our halo. Open things up and down. So as we come up from the squat, we can either just flick the weight over, hold it that way, or catch it up and hook it underneath, whichever is the best for you guys. So 1.25 minutes on, 30-second transition, 45-second rest after number 7, and then through again and into our 5-minute flow to finish. Alright, have we got the timer set up right? I certainly hope so.
Starting session.
And we go in 10 seconds. Hip hinge, squat, alternating reverse lunge and arm circles. 2, 1, here we are.
Work.
And down for that squat. And nice and tall. Reach up, 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 up. Big arm circles. And then reach up, way. Balance, 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 balance. Big arm circles. Shake everything off as we come down into that hip hinge. Oh, a little deeper to start. We're not going there yet. And we can reach halfway, guys and girls. And then our hip hinge. Oh, slowly getting a little lower. And down for that squat. Big reach up. And those arm circles. 12 seconds to go. Big reach, 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 reach. And circles. And there's our time. Shake it off. Grab our kettlebell. Now we've got that little squat to the hip hinge. Making sure we've got the 2 definite movements. The squat in back, so we're pushing back down, and the hip hinge, hinging, literally folding in half. All the time, back stays straight, shoulders square, squeeze those shoulder blades together. 2, 1. Here we go. Squat. In for that hip hinge. Squeezing the glutes as we come up each time. Oh, wonderful. Well, it's another crummy rainy day out there, which is typical for a long weekend, but pretty much every weekend's been a long weekend for the last couple of months. Halfway. Last 7 seconds. I'm just going to hold this a little long for a nice little stretch. Drive it up. And a little second there. What have we got? Oh, 3 shin box, pigeon and cobra. Beautiful. And the glow is starting already. Alright. Down we sit. In 10 seconds, guys and gals. So the legs come down 90. There's 1, 2, and away we go. 3. Then we continue up into our pigeon, holding this for as long as we need. Come up onto the hands, push the legs back into our little cobra. And from here, pushing back. And we work the opposite way. There's our 3 shin box, through to our pigeon. Onto the hands, leg goes back for a cobra, and we are halfway. And back in. Ooh, that side's a little tighter. There's the 3. And back to that. And we are in 15 seconds, which will give us plenty of time to come through to the side. And our cobra time there. And back we come. Alright, so that hip hinge, bent over row, single arm kettlebell swing. Making sure after that row, just let the hand come between the thighs, drive through the heels, hips, and it's that drive and thrust of the hips that takes the weight up. Nothing too heavy to start. Here we go. Nice little hip hinge, row, and punch that fist up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, bring it down, switching arms. Little hip hinge, back straight, shoulder square, bent over row, and then that hip thrust to bring her back. Slowly now, halfway. A little heavier for the last half. I think I'm getting a little stronger after all this training. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as we bring it down. Switching sides. Last 7 seconds, plenty of time to hit 1 more. And there is our time. Now I've got a nice little squat and rotation down to that hip opener. in 15 seconds. In 7. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Drop that bum down, keep that back straight, shoulders square. Push the knees out. And as we rotate, keep the hips as level as we can. Push the knee out as we rotate through the chest and shoulders. And try and touch the ceiling. Relax it down, tease it down a little more if we can. And repeat that other side. Keeping the hips as level as possible. And down we come for our hip opener. Cossack first. Continue through into our regular lunge. And then through to our lateral lunge. Halfway. And then transition through. And in for that other side. And then back in for our squat. And rotation. What do we got? 17 seconds, so we can sneak this in. Because we've got a nice 30-second transition. And back to that squat. Shake them off. Alright. Now it gets entertaining. So we have our little squat. And then a little hip hinge. And for me, we drive it up and we step back for our reverse lunge. Stepping up, then and around the world to switch sides. Here we go. We've got our squat. Oh, hey, balance. Up, squeeze the shoulder blades together around the world. A squat, hip hinge. That same drive up that we had earlier. Halfway. That's 20 seconds. We should get one more each side. What have we got? 7 seconds, so I'm just going to bring it in and hit the squat. Oh, got things pumping a little bit. Now we have the hip hinge into a squat and a halo. Again, not too heavy to start, and make sure you feel the difference. The hip hinge, hips push back, squat. We're sitting down into the chair that isn't there. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hip hinge. Drive the hips, squeeze the glutes into our squat. Your choice. We can flick it over or catch into our halo. Each side, and as the weight comes down, shoulder blades squeeze together. Same position here as we have at the end point here. Oh, forgot the squat. Oh my goodness, Wick, where is your mind? And shoulder blades hand halfway. Our hips, hinge, our squat. Then in for that halo. There we go. Wait, we got one right. Hip hinge. And a squat. Into that halo. Here's our hip hinge. Last 5 seconds. And that time at the bar. 45 seconds before round 2. Wipe that fevered brow, take a slurp. "20 seconds, we go again. "7-second, guys and gals, hip hinge, squat, alternating reverse lunge and arm circles. Hopefully we're flowing and going a little better now, and we can, oh, there we go, got the flow. Down for that squat. Keep that back straight, shoulder square, push those knees out, drop the hips down. Up we come. Reverse lunge, big arm circles. Feel that crack, 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 creak, creak, creak. As we circle those arms. Reach up. Halfway, guys and gals. Oh, hip hinge first. Big circle. "15 to go. Once more through. And shake them off. Ooh. And a little squat and hip hinge. Gonna work a little heavier for this one. And you know what? Yep, let's go with that. "7 seconds, guys and girls. 3, 2, 1. Here we are. Set the posture, back straight, shoulder square, in for a squat. Up she comes, push the hips back, into that hip hinge. So nice and tall in between. And if we've got a mirror, utilise those mirrors to keep the form nice and correct. Halfway. And don't forget that little squeeze of the glutes. Shoulder blades together as we stand nice and tall each time. Last 10 seconds. Ooh. And we've got 3, so I'm just going to take a nice little stretch. There. Nicely worked. What have we got? Shin box, pigeon. Oh, nice. Shin box, pigeon and cobra. And we go. 10 seconds, guys and girls. 3, 2, 1. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Through to our pigeon. Holding here for as long as is comfortable. And up, push that leg back into our cobra. Oh. Back in, through to our shin box. And again, don't waste the transition. Up, push it back, control the body back. And here, as we halfway, as we push back, not just and all yucky, push the hips back, drive under, keep the posture, turn through, no blur. Keep the integrity of our form and posture. We're not at work, so there's no need to round those shoulders, sit in that state. Alright, what do we got? Oh, hip hinge, bent over row, single arm, kettlebell swing. In 3. Here we go. Little hip hinge, push those hips back straight, shoulders square. There's our row, let the weight come between the thighs. Drive through the hips, up above the head, squeeze those shoulder blades together, switching sides, hips back, and we row. And drive through those hips. Squeeze together. Halfway. Perfect timing, 12 seconds left, so I'm going to get an extra one on my non-dominant side. And there's our 3, 2, 1, time at the bar. And remember, putting the weights down, bleh, no blur. Keep the integrity of the form and the structure. Alright, squat rotation to our hip opener. In 15, guys and girls. Last 10. Here we go. 3, 2, and down we come for that squat. Nice little rotation. And down for our hip opener. Oh. Back to that squat. Halfway. What have we got? 15 seconds. So I'm going to hit this squat, and then for this last 10 I'm just going to straighten those legs and just get those hammers a good little one. And there's our time at the bar. Squat, single arm kettlebell swing to that alternating reverse lunge with and around the world. In 15. Last 5. Here we go. There's our squat. Single arm. Squeeze the shoulder blades together around the world. Again, working within whatever range of motion. Oh, no. Motion you have. for that reverse lunge. Important thing, thrust through halfway, through those, around the well. Hips, we have our squat, hip hinge, drive them up, and that drives the weight up, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Not as much thrust on that left side there. 15 to go. Last 10, good. We're going to get one more for this non-dominant side.
Rinse.
All right, hip hinge, squat to halo. In 5. 1, here we go. Remember, keep the back straight, shoulders square. Push those hips back. Down into our squat. In for that halo. And a hip hinge. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Halfway. Last 10 seconds, time for one more. And that is time at the bar, guys and girls.
Session
So a nice, easy little walk. 25 minutes, nothing too wild and crazy. Just to brighten this bloody miserable day up just a touch. Hopefully the rain will stop. We get a nice, bright, fun, long weekend. Alright, a little flow. Hip hinge, down squat rotation, hip opener, and a transition through into our 3 shin box. We're going to put a pigeon in, work both sides left and right for the shin box. Transition into a squat, walker forwards to cobra, push back to the down dog, lunge and rotation, cobra, down dog, lunge rotation, cobra, down dog. And then back up to that hip hinge. Alright. Let's get the timer set and prepped. In fact, let's have a little bit of volume.
starting session.
There we go. Nice, relaxed. Flow and go. In 5. And away we go. In for that hip hinge. Coming down as far as we can. We want to rock the shoulders. We can hold it slowly up. Down into a nice little squat. And our rotation. Down into a hip opener. All the time keep that integrity of the form. Transition across. Whoa. Seems as though integrity is the word of the day. And then we are in for that shin box. Again, work through the transition. 1, 2, 3, through to our pigeon. And then we're back through the opposite side. 2, 3. Into that pigeon. Woo. We've got a good glow on. And then we're up into our squat. Need to shuffle back so I don't stand on the dog. Walk through back straight, shoulder square. Keep those hips pushed out until you naturally feel them come in to the midline. And push back, down dog. Through, nice big lunge. And rotation. Take the leg back. Drop it down to our cobra. Onto those toes, push back to down dog again. Through, lunge and rotation. Back dropping down to that cobra. And once more to our down dog. And walk up, spine all the way up. And back to our hip hinge, and we are halfway. Nice little hip hinge, squat and rotation. Down for that hip opener. Should flow a little better now. For our shin box. 1, 2, 3. Through to that pigeon. And back. Up through that other side. 2, 3. And we're in for that squat. Back again, walking forwards for our cobra. Back to that down dog. Through, lunge, rotation, and cobra. Down dog. Lunge, rotation, down dog. Down dog, cobra side. Now we're back to the down dog. And I'm going to walk it up again. Nice little spinal wave up. A minute to go so we can get one more set in. Wonderful. Push that hip back. That little hip hinge. And we've got the floor. Beautiful. And we're down for our squat and rotation. And in to our hip opener. Cossack lunge first. Keep that knee pushed out, transition.